face you.
But yeah, now we gotta talk about stall. So stall is stupid. It's actually not even that good right now. Just because like the previous mons that were from the Gen 7 and Gen 6, uh, the mons that were really good on stall would be stuff like what's it called? Stuff like the regen core again, Amoonguss, Torn, and Pex for Gen 7. Oh, actually, Amoonguss is kind of wasn't really there for Gen 7. I guess, well, it was there, but it wasn't like that great. I meant to say Tangrowth. Tangrowth being there is like an AV mon. But because those mons aren't there, Pex is kind of by itself, so it doesn't really. It kind of gets destroyed, honestly. I mean, I guess you could, pair it with Reuniclus and even what's that mon called, Eldegoss, if you really want to do that. Then you could kind of make something going, but it's not gonna be that good. Added Weavile here because most stalls have some kind of like offensive pressure to them as well. So Weavile used to be ran with Pursuit and able to wear things down a lot faster, especially with spikes up too, or with hazards up. I'm not too sure if people really run Ferrothorn on stall. Again, my stall knowledge is pretty like cloudy right now because I barely run into stall when I'm playing. Because again, like the ladder right now is mostly consisted of bulky offense and hyper offense. You rarely see stall at all, which again I kind of see as a win, honestly. But because I don't really like playing stall, but yeah, there's usually gonna be like some hazard setter that they can pair with Weavile to just like get a lot more mileage out of it. But yeah, Choice Band with like Pursuit was really good back in Gen 7 and Gen 6. Again, as you can just chip things down a lot faster with Pursuit, and you can just make their lives a lot harder for them. So there was that. But now that Pursuit's gone, Weavile can't really do that role that it used to do. So it's kind of just there as a. I mean, it's still good, like being a wall breaker and running knockoff and such, and Icicle Crash. It's still pretty good in that regard, but like Pursuit being gone definitely hurt it a lot for its stall role. And then Pex again without its other regen buddies, Pex is just kind of there as a sitting duck and kind of gets bodied. It's still good. It's still really good at what it does. Again, being a Tauntaunt mon, just taunting everything. Again, you could just wear things down with. You could stop setup with Haze. You could just Baneful Bunker to again catch your opponent going for like a U-turn or going for some physical attack, or some physical contact move. You can burn things with Skull. You can recover and just wall things forever. So it kind of still has the same role it always had. You could also run T-Spikes with it too to kind of just add on to the stallness of this mod. But still, it's definitely got worse without its regen buddies, but it's still good at what it does. You could even on that core I was mentioning before, you could replace Toad with Pex and it will still do pretty well anyway. And then Corvi on stall, I think it's just more of a defogger anyway. Clef I think just does the same role it always does anyway, and then Umbreon's just more like a healer. I mean, honestly, you could replace Umbreon with any kind of healer and it'll do pretty well anyway. But I think the best one probably is Umbreon right now, as of this current moment. I think Mew is also on this kind of team too, but I could be mistaken. There might be some other mon here that I'm missing that could actually work here, but for all I know, I do believe it's just that. Yeah, it might just be that, honestly. But yeah, that pretty much covers stall. Again, not much going for stall right now. It's just kind of there.